It's my most anticipated project of the year because, okay, the lore behind this project is that I have a friend and she has this sweater that I have loved very high key for years. And I remember stopping her in the hallway one day and I was like, look lady, I'm gonna knit this sweater, so don't be surprised if you see me walking around with your sweater. And she laughed it off. She's like, feel free to do it. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And so it took me a couple years to get around to it. Obviously during that time I was working on other things for the pattern club and getting the like initial releases for the pattern club out there and rolling, and then other life stuff kicked in and it kept getting put on the back burner, on the back list. But anyway, part of what's taken me so long to record this episode is that I was trying to finish this thing before I recorded Channel Chat 150, and that has not happened. I am 2.5 rows away from being done. I'm working on the hem, which is the last part of this sweater. If you know me or my patterns, you know that I like to do my sweaters in panels. And this particular pattern was worked in multiple panels. I think there was like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 6 panels, and then there's cuffs and collar and hem. So yeah, it was fun because it mashed up a bunch of different techniques that I had never previously tried, okay, to combine at one time. And I found fun. I found joy, there we go, in the challenge, or like the anticipation of whether or not this pattern was going to work out or not. So it's like asymmetrical, there's stripes, there's entrelac knitting going on. It's also high-low. There's a lot, but everything was knit flat, and then, except for like, you know, the add-ons like cuff, collar, and hem, everything was knit flat and then seamed together. And actually, that worked out a lot better than I expected it to. So, me being me, you know, I tend to go for some very, I will call them extroverted designs, even though I'm not a very extroverted person. And so, anyway, my friend's sweater is simply asymmetrical. It's a little high-low. It's kind of cropped. And yeah, it's striped. But it's all stockinette, right? And obviously in a smaller gauge. Make sure I don't lose my stitch marker out of here. But this is my pride and joy of the year. And this isn't even my longest going whip.